How goes it, my fellow Lenten travelers? Ready for it to be over? Jonesing hard for that chocolate truffle? Can't wait to taste that Belgian white ale that's been taunting you from the refrigerator door? Yeah, me too. Lent is hard, but it's good. It's like a spiritual workout for your body. We're shaving off the dead spiritual weight and replacing it with spiritual muscle. Remember, penance isn't an end in itself. Catholics aren't masochists. The goal of penance is to detach us from the things of this world so we can focus more completely on Christ. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing intrinsically wrong with the chocolate or the beer or whatever else you might have given up. It's all good. Back in Genesis, God declared all chocolate and beer good. Right? So that's not an exact translation, but he did say the world he created was very good. See, in Lent, what we're doing is giving up the good for the better. We're sacrificing the temporal for the eternal. So penance helps us to gain control over our passions for the things of this world. It forces us to put the Oreo down and slowly back away. And this ability to take control is vitally important, because at the end of the day, the Christian life is about becoming like Jesus Christ. He wants us to conform ourselves to him, to give of ourselves completely to him and each other. And that's why the church gives us Lent. It's a time for us to sacrifice ourselves like Christ did. But the ability to do so takes some work on our part. John Paul II said that we must first fully possess ourselves before we can give ourselves away. In other words, you can't give away what you don't own. We've got to own ourselves so that we can make a gift of ourselves back to God. That's the role of penance. At its root, then, penance is an act of love. We're giving up earthly, passing pleasures in an effort to be more like Christ, the Christ who gave himself up in sacrificial love for us. And we simply cannot do that if we're ruled by this world. So yeah, Lent might not be the most fun season on the church calendar, but it can certainly be one of the most beneficial. So hang in there. Climbing the Eastern Mountain isn't all cupcakes and brownies. In fact, it's no cupcakes or brownies for those who gave up chocolate. But when we keep reminding ourselves that through penance we're becoming more like Jesus Christ, it becomes a lot easier. So enjoy the remainder of your Lenten journey. And if you're an early bird who already bought a 12-pack of Peeps in preparation for Easter, don't leave them in plain sight. That's just plain cruel to the rest of us. God bless you. That's good. What? It's a feast day, isn't it? Isn't it?